What's up, guys? Just going to be doing some laser engraving. So these are going to be the things that we'll be giving out at Blade Show. So we got little penguins, and then we're going to be doing laser engraving on them. Put that logo on there. So if you come by the booth, then you can pick these up. Now we are at a booth this year, so we're moving on up. Now got a really big section. So we got basically a 20-foot. Basically, if you were at the Atlanta show, or saw coverage of the Atlanta show, then that's the setup that we're going to have for that. But these are going to be the little giveaway items, so we'll have these available. We also are doing a hat, so if you are buying anything over $129, you'll also get a free hat. So that's going to be in Utah coming up pretty quick. So these things are just things that we picked up and then decided to kind of do a little fun, little giveaway thing here. But there's one thing that's nice about having the 1,000 subscribers. We can go live on a media device. So that's what we're doing now. And then the video is a little, I think the video would be better this way. But this is what we got going on here. We have different colors. So we have the pink guys, the black, and then also have kind of a blue down in there. So a few different styles for it, but that is going to be what we're going to have for that. But if you guys want to hang out, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to turn you sideways, so this might look a little funny, but just working on getting these done. Using a CO2, or not actually CO2, fiber laser, but between the black and the blue, you actually have to have a different setting, which I found because I kept it on the same setting, and then I went and burnt through the black one, so I had to change it. But this is what we're going to be doing a little giveaway. They're actually little wobbly guys, so once they stand it up, kind of wobbles around. Kind of a cool little thing there. But we're just getting these all set up for everybody. I'm going to make the trip. If anybody knows of any good restaurants in Utah, that's one thing that I haven't really found that's very good, is just different good restaurants. I don't even see any comments on here. Where's comments? Comments? All messages? I don't even know if you guys are leaving comments, but working on these guys. Did pick up like 1,000 of them, so we're going to be doing, I'm not going to do them all today. I'll do probably some tomorrow. I'll get these not taken care of, but it's a pretty quick process once you have it lined up. If you guys have any questions, we do have some new prototypes coming out for the show. So if you do come by, we'll also do some video coverage. So if you can't make it to the show, I'll drop some videos while I'm in Utah. So those will come out. I'll do those scheduled, so you can see kind of what's going on for the QSP side of things. But yep, these are the little guys that are going to be given away. If you guys have any questions, do let me know. But otherwise, I'm just doing a little live stream on it just to show you guys some of the things that we're going to be giving away while we're there. And again, we have the hat that's going to be for anything that's $129. You'll get a free hat as well. And we are covering sales tax for folks in Utah. So we'll pay Utah. You guys don't need to. So that's one thing that's nice. We've kind of always done that at shows. We covered sales tax. When it was in Oregon, I mean, we didn't have sales tax, but that was only 1 year. But these are the little guys that we're going to be giving out. So black, blue, and pink. And then we might start offering laser engraving on knives later. I'm just trying to get used to it. Now, this is something that I picked up on my side, and then so we might be able to work it in. Granted, it's going to be, if I'm doing it on a knife, it's going to be more lined up. This one I'm just kind of getting at a rough location with these holes. And then surprisingly, when you do laser engraving, the glasses that you use, you can't see the marking laser. And then so I just kind of set it up there and kind of do the best I can with it. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys are asking questions, I'm not seeing it, I will try and see what's going on with that as well. But we'll have some of the glide lock canaries there. If you've seen those before. Oh, there's a comment. Yeah, kind of a wobbly little guy. So that once you stand it up, then it kind of wobbles around. It's kind of little funny little things. This one looks like, this one's kind of like a random one, and then this one's, wait, no, not that one. This one's Madagascar, no doubt. If anybody's seen that, that's the Madagascar penguin. I don't have a new penguin coming out for it. We do have the new canary that's coming out. We'll have another one from Keanu. We'll have the dolphin, if you guys have seen that. We'll have some of the dolphins available to pick up. But just let us know what you guys are looking for as well. We'll have a new one that's called the beetle. No, that's what it is. It's a little bubbly. But this is kind of inspired by, there was somebody that was at the Bassinelli booth that was giving out little ducks. So it was just something that I thought was kind of a fun little thing. So that's kind of what it was inspired by. And sorry if you guys are sidewards. They're just wearing, I'm just laying it on top of the laser. I'll probably finish up with all the pink ones, and then I'll be done for the day. It might happen at some point. We don't have that on the books now for the penguin. The penguin has, I guess we don't have Ultima on that one at all. So it's really just the canary that we have the Ultima on. But it's always possible. It's just right now we have not quite a bit now for the penguin side of things. So we're just kind of balancing it out a little bit. So we can have some other ones within the lineup, because we have like about a little bit over 40 active models. So if you haven't seen those, I mean, it ranges anywhere from the budget side all up to the premium. So just the speed here. And so going over the pink, it changes a little bit for the speed of it and the power. So at about 35%, I'm probably going to drop it down to 200 to see how that does. That's what I was doing, at least for the blue guy. It was a 235 power. Let's see how this comes out. So that seems to do pretty well. Yeah, rose gold, or I think it's more pink. But yeah, the little guys here. But yeah, the black one, I went in and actually burnt through the body, so keeping it the same setting, it burnt right through. I don't know if I even still have it here. There were just some I was just kind of testing out. Yeah, but anything else that's of interest? Have any of you guys tried the kitchen knife lineup? Because we did win the award in Atlanta for the kitchen knife. So we had the kitchen knife that won in Atlanta. We had the rhino that won Utah last year, and then we had the bison that won in Texas last year. So we'll see if we come away with anything for this year's show in Utah. And then again, if anybody has any recommendations on restaurants, I'm open to that. There's only one place that's in Ogden that I tried that I really liked. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, once you have a knife that works really well, then you probably stay with that. I mean, a lot of the kitchen knives, I mean, it should last you for your whole lifetime for the most case. I tried to do stickers on these guys, and the stickers just did not fit. It just looked horrible, so I was like, "Ah, I'll try the laser." And if you didn't get in on the giveaway, the last YouTube video that we did, we had a giveaway on that one going. I still have to try and figure out on the Instagram side as far as how to do that too. Oh, there you go. So how long have you had them for? So you're in the food industry for 25 years and you bought some after you retired, it looks like? Yeah, not really knives going on for anybody popping in. Some more of these little guys that we're setting up for little trinkets for Blade Show West. If you guys have any other designers too that you would like us to work with, we are doing kind of a monthly review as far as the knives that are the knife designs. So we're still trying to stick to about 3 or 4 designs per quarter. So we have some lined up for January timeline, and we're kind of continuing to go with that. And if I miss any comments, just go and add it to it. Ground Fog, what's up? So just little trinkets that we're going to be giving away. Blade Show West, that's coming up sooner. It's just really, really right around the corner. We'll bring out the full line, so if you haven't seen it in person, if you're going to go to the Utah show, they'll be available to handle the different models. And then also, if anybody now still likes the piglet, we do have one premium piglet still online that's available in the United States. So it is a Damasteel variant. So Damasteel, if you didn't know, is about 7 times more expensive than a premium steel. So we did a very limited run of 90, I think it was 98 or 99 units. So we do have one still on the website if you go to QSPKnife.com. Folks that are in, do you feel that we're missing anything in the lineup? Did I hear that some of the folks are liking some of the more hawkbill knives? We do have an older model, the Songbird, that is kind of a hawkbill type of talon blade shape, but that one is discontinued. Still available, but is a discontinued model. We'll see how quickly these go. So yeah, there's the hat that will be given away as well. And then we're gonna have these little guys. And sorry, you guys are crooked, I think. So if you'd like, I can turn you guys the other way. I don't have you guys on a tripod. It's just really just sitting on top of the laser arm. If laser engraving is offered on the website, is that something that you guys would be interested in to do some customization, especially into like holiday season? I know some people use it for corporate gifts or business gifts, so that might be something we implement. Otherwise, if you just want to watch laser engraving, you just can continue to watch that. It's kind of mesmerizing in a way. It's actually a lot faster or a lot more satisfying than 3D printing sometimes, because 3D printing, even though it's fast, I came in it kind of late, so it just feels very slow, especially in comparison to laser engraving. Yeah, and there's a lot of the dealer exclusives that offer some of the other ones too, but we do have basically the mini is going to be in 14C. The other one's still in D2. Engraving. Yeah, the sharpening tutorial side, it is a slow process, but we are aware of that, and then it just kind of changing out, making sure the machinery can meet that standard. But it is something that we hear, and we are working to adjust. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, you can take it apart and try and clean it up a little bit. But yeah, D2 is, I mean, it's just a touch below stainless, so it's not horrible. It's not like you breathe on it and it goes bad. But it is something you still have to take care of for that as far as oiling. Eventually, we're going to be working on doing some expansion as far as the manufacturing side as well. So all the knives, the QSP side, they are manufactured in-house. The only thing that we send out is the heat treat side of things, but everything else is manufactured in-house. I see a comment there. Yeah, so probably an unintentional positive thing for the pits then. And for the other comment, as far as the sharpening choil, if you look at some of the other models, I mean, it does vary a little bit from model to model. So that's where now you do see now some of them that have a good choil and a good sharpening area where you don't get that smile. I guess other than the aesthetics of it, do you guys find it to be just more that it's gonna be aesthetically not pleasing, or is it just because it makes it harder to sharpen because you're taking away more material because it thickens up? I'll probably be doing like 1,000 of these guys. So I'm almost at the bottom of the first 500 count box. So I'll get the rest done before I leave. But I'm in Salem, Oregon, so it's not too far. It's really not really west for me, but also Oregon wasn't great. California was worse, and so Utah's building up. So would you rather have it like a Spyderco with no choil? Because I know they for the Spyderco knives they have absolutely no choil for that reason, for that tactical side of things, because they feel that for that use it can kind of grab material. So tactical side of things, that's why they don't have that sharpening choil. Nice. Have you seen the ones that are done with traditional pocket knives? I mean, he does a lot of that jig titanium is a really nice addition. There's so many different variants, and I thought we're kind of topped out, but that one actually is a really nice setup. Do you guys have a favorite retailer? So where do you guys get your stuff from? Oh, so you were talking about the traditional pocket knife one, actually. I read that wrong. So yeah, yeah, they do a good job, Austin then. Had a very good steak with them in Atlanta. It's kind of right across the way. It's like Silver Creek or something. It was. I'm gonna go back there next time I go to Atlanta. Yeah, I mean all those are different dealers. Some of those, I don't know if I don't know if all of them. I don't think all of them are actually dealers. I think some of them get it through the distribution network. Is anybody going to Utah? Yeah. How's it going? Somebody just joined. These little penguins that we'll have over in the Utah show. And we'll have some prototypes. Prototypes will be for sale. Gabe, where are you located? I would assume East Coast, if it's too far. Or a different country. Different country would be another too far. Yeah, a lot of it's in the kind of the just meeting up with people. It's kind of like the getaway to meet up with people that you've talked with online. Because interesting enough, like a lot of people you talk to, um, you've never met them before, but like it seems like you met them. Like even if it's the first time you saw them in person. If you're gonna make a trip, I mean the probably the Atlanta show is probably the best one to go to. Make that a 3-day event. Yeah, that's one thing too. I mean, we continue to have the full range, so QSP isn't breaking up into different organizations. So we have basically 20, I think $28 is still we're starting out now with the Parrot, and then all the way up to like Caviso side, $450 for a Penguin. So it does range greatly. And then we still have our mid-grade, our premium line. Are there any shows on the East Coast? Because even Atlanta's not really East Coast. 'Cause I know there's the New York Custom Knife Show, but I don't know if it's just custom. Some people are saying it's not only custom knives, but it's also weird because it's New York and they like don't like knives in New York. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then we're starting to have the like the Penguin clip is online now, so that way you don't need to do an email. Almost to the bottom of the box. Yeah, that's why we added like the Penguin clip onto the site. I mean, you can still reach out to us for service. Now we can send some other hardware if you need to or purchase that way. But that one was the one that we probably got the most requests for. And I'm the one that does the server side, so this one thing, I don't know too many other ones that have a US service for some of the other competitors. Last two. If anybody else had any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream soon after you get these done. Line these up a little bit better. Tap that off. Yep, so these are all the ones that we have. We have two different blue ones and then two different black ones. They're kind of little bobbly guys. Oh, it's not even on the screen. Yeah, but that's what we're going to have. If anybody has any questions, otherwise these are the ones that we're going to have at the show. Penguins with the QSP logo on it. I'm going to keep these. These are mine. I kept one of each. Anything else? If not, I'm going to be ending it out. So thanks for stopping in. Nice thing about getting to 1,000 subscribers, we do have live stream capabilities. These are all the kind of the defects that I had though. So these kind of went a little bit too deep or not deep enough, kind of melted a little bit. So those I'm not doing. Yep, little blue one. And we're going to have kind of a Tiffany blue canary as well at the show. And that's so Madagascar, as I mentioned before, but Madagascar penguin, random penguin. Cool. But if nothing else, this is what I got so far. These are all laser engraved. Those are not. So those are for another day. But that's 500 per box, so we'll have probably a little bit less than 1,000 because I messed up on some of them. But that will be what we have. Then the other ones are the laser engraved guys. They'll just stay with me. Cool. If anything else, have a great night. Thank you very much. Check out the new lineup for the QSP side. Support those reviewers that also check out the products, and some of them have links as well. Yep, have a great night. Appreciate it. Take care, guys.